So, welcome everybody to another installment of one of my YouTube videos. And today, what I will be showing you all is just a little bit of the new Pixel Experience stable Android 10 version that is available for the OnePlus 6. This ROM was released in February, the 21st of February. So if it's anything like the original Pixel Experience, it's going to be incredibly stable and very, very well supported for a long time to come. So just to show you all that I am on the Pixel Experience, you can see the build number QQ1B, and that's the Pixel Experience ROM that's right here. I don't need to turn on developer options right now. It's the Android version 10 with the security patch level of February 5th, 2020, the Google Play System update of January 31st, 2020, baseband version, of course, but that has nothing to do with it, really. Kernel version, it does use the radioactive kernel, which is very, very nice. I'm getting some pretty good battery life out of it so far. It says 63.03% per hour. If that were actually the case, then I'd be done. Now, what it was registering before then was 1.79% per hour, which on Android 10 is actually pretty good. Android 10 is a little bit of a battery hog. So, speaking of batteries, you can see screen usage since full charge, and last full charge was 2 hours ago. Watching constant YouTube videos has brought me down to 79%. And I mean, I literally had it watching YouTube for the past 2 hours, and it only brought it down about 20%. So it has pretty good battery life. For display options, you can see I have the brightness level set up at 62%. This is just about as bright as I would need it. 100% is quite bright. I like it best about here, and the screen brightness is quite responsive. Adaptive brightness is also an option. The color choices are a bit disappointing. They're a bit lackluster. You get to choose between adaptive, boosted, and natural. I of course use boosted because it's just taking advantage of the display and making the most out of it. Display size, lock screen, and all that other stuff. So basically, if you know anything about Pixel Experience, you already know that Pixel Experience is going to be the only stable sort of firmware that you can really get onto your device that isn't, buggy and all that other stuff. And in the past, I've said that Pixel Experience is actually my preferred firmware over even Pixel Experience, which had incredibly high battery drain and didn't have system updates built into the ROM, which will actually preserve Magic and TWRP. I am rooted on this ROM, and I do have my YouTube dance going on over here. I know a lot of people just say, well, that I should just download the APK from XCA, but no, it's just a bit more convenient to have all my settings and stuff, so I can do my uploads and everything like that. It comes stock with the Oxygen OS camera, which works perfectly even at 4K 60 FPS, so that's done very well. And I haven't tried many Gcams with it, but the Gcams that I did try, I did notice that it seems to be compatible with most Gcams. The current Gcam that I'm using on this thing is the 7.3 from Ernix, and it seems to be pretty good right now. What else is there to say about this ROM? It does come with Pixel tips, safety, sound recorder. I mean, basically all the Pixel applications and stuff like that. It does come with those, and as we can see from the EX kernel manager, you can see the radioactive kernel yet again. It does come with a couple of kernel tweaks and stuff like that. You can do right out the bat. ZRAM doesn't seem to be enabled on this kernel, which is great. I hate ZRAM, but you can still see that compared to Oxygen OS, there is much less memory being used. It's 3 gigs as opposed to 4, 7, sometimes even 5.5. And I understand the whole idea of RAM management and using as much RAM as you possibly can, just so that it's not sitting there for nothing. But it is a bit of a problem, and honestly, I'm just not a fan of most of it. It did come a little bit bloated up with the Google Play Music and stuff like that. I still haven't, just to show you how much time I've actually spent on it, but you can see they're easily removed within seconds. Play Music, it's gone. There you go. Comes with Google Maps, which is working fine. All banking applications are working very well as well. Oxygen Updater. Now this one. Unpause app. No, get back. There we go. And let me do that. App info. Uninstall. Won't need that anymore. Okay, there we go. So Google Duo and everything like that works perfectly as well. Reddit is working fine. Telegram and everything like that receives the regular updates and everything like that. I have not run Geekbench, but I'll be posting my results for Geekbench in the description of this video. And yeah, honestly, I can't say that I have any outstanding complaints. Everything is nice and buttery smooth in it. It has the up-to-date security patch, and if it's anything like the last Pixel experiences that I've dealt with, then this is going to be totally daily driver material and totally something that you seriously wanna put some thought into sticking with, because it's absolutely stable as anything. Gaming works just fine. You can open up Call of Duty here. We'll open up Call of Duty. And there's no dedicated game mode or anything like that, but that, believe it or not, didn't actually really do anything in the first place. Sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble, but yeah, there you go. As you can see, Call of Duty is working without any crashes or anything like that, and this is Call of Duty freaking mobile that we're talking about right here, right? So, it works just fine. Everything is working buttery smooth. Fingerprint sensor does work, of course. There's no face unlock. That there is not, and I'll show you that right now. So if that is something that is important to you, Google has actually removed it, so as you can see, there is no more face unlock features, which is fine by me. I don't use face unlock, but yeah, let's turn on smart lock. Okay, Google is working as well. Okay, Google. Hey, Google. Or you could just, there you go. See that? So everything is working just fine. You can do the up swipe for the assistant, which I think is more reliable anyway, where you can just tap on here, just like that. So no complaints with this ROM at all. I actually think it's really working. It comes with all the Pixel Live wallpapers and stuff like that, so you can get all those, all the Pixel sounds, Pixel phone ringtone. Oh, I didn't have a phone ringtone. Leave a comment below letting me know which ringtone I should be using. Should it be the boring old school? No, I'm just kidding. Don't leave a comment for my ringtone. I'll probably just download that anyway. But yes. Ultimately, I'm very, very satisfied with this ROM, and I'll let you guys know how it works out as the future goes along. Leave a comment, like I said, leave a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one if there are any other big or outstanding issues. Ultimately, 2 thumbs up for this one. It's a great ROM. Get yourself into it. This is Avery Milkman, and I'll see you guys in the next one.